All right. Hello again, adventurers. And remember when I said that I was making the video talking about how shit my life is right now, just to kind of warn you guys if things aren't going the way you would expect, like if my videos are short or late. Yeah. I'm going to be totally honest. I 100% just forgot to film a video yesterday. And this is only when I'm recording. It's only for 4 hours late. So I have been much more late on the things before. So I'm going to give myself a pass because I still feel like shit. And I made a longer video yesterday. So there. But I actually had a plan for the video today. And that is Daggerheart, which is Critical Role's fantasy tabletop RPG that, to my understanding, is going to be much more substantial than Candela Obscura. I own Candela Obscura. I think I still have it here next to me. I might have put the book somewhere else. I think I did. Okay, so anyway, Candela Obscura is an RPG. Don't get me wrong, but it is a very rules light, short-ish RPG. Like, you're not going to be running a Candela Obscura campaign that goes on for 6 years. It's just not. It's not built like that. My understanding is Daggerheart is going to be much closer to something like D&D or Pathfinder, or any of those games that are meant to just have more meat to them, meant to just be played longer. Is my understanding. I have seen nothing of the playtest. I signed up for the playtest. I even told them as part of my thing. They're like, "Why should you be a playtester?" I'm like, "Well, I'm a platinum best-selling author on the DMs Guild. I've got a few thousand hours of experience. I've got 3,000 or 4,000 hours of experience running just D&D, and I've also run Open Legend and Cypher System and all these other things. I have a significant amount of experience. I have a YouTube channel where I dissect different RPGs and do in-depth reviews of them. Oh yeah, and by the way, I made the cast cry once, live on air, so that should mean something. For some bizarre reason, I was not invited to the closed beta test. Crazy, I know. But now they have announced that starting March 12th, which is 2 days after my birthday, and Critical Role likes to give me birthday presents. The first broadcast of Critical Role was either March 11th or March 12th. I can't remember which one, but it was right after my birthday. So Critical Role likes to give me birthday presents, and I'm guessing this is going to be one of my birthday presents. Because the open beta for Daggerheart starts March 12th. Now, I'm not a big fan of them calling it open beta because it's not an open beta. Open beta is a computer game thing. This is not a computer game. This is a tabletop RPG. It's a playtest. They're basically doing the same thing that D&D has been doing since before 5th edition was a thing. It's one of the reasons why 5th edition is as good as it is. And it's one of the few reasons why I think one did a D&D, which is D&D 5.5. It's one of the few reasons why I have hope for D&D 5.5, because they went through a similar but not the same process for 5.5. They're basically doing this as the same thing. They're asking people to play it. They're asking people to do a lot of different things. I went through their entire release the thing about what you can and can't do with this stuff, and you are allowed to do live plays of it. You are allowed to do reviews of it and things like that. So 100%, March 12th, I am going to be doing an in-depth review of the first playtest packet for Daggerheart. I'm excited to see how it goes. The few things that I've heard about the playtest make it sound kind of unique. Like they have a hope in something else. They have a interesting die system that uses a pair of D10s that will kind of modify your roll, which I find interesting. The way it's been described thus far, it sounds extremely gimmicky. And by that, I mean that as opposed to it radically changing how the game plays, it's really just in there to make the game sound unique. But as far as mechanically, it's not really going to change a lot about the game. That's what it sounds like to me right now. Just based on some of the things that they've put out and a few of the conversations that I've heard on YouTube from people that have gotten to playtest it at like conventions and things like that. Again, I have no first-hand knowledge of it, and I barely have second-hand knowledge of it. So I'm interested to see what happens. I'm excited for it. Candela Obscura I thought was a really interesting, great little indie RPG, very rules light, very interesting. I'm fascinated to find out exactly what something where they really go into the game design and really try to create something with bones to it, I guess. And they are going to have an OGL kind of thing, an open game license kind of thing for Daggerheart, where you'll be able to create your own content and publish it and things like that, which I'm a huge fan of. And I think at this point, if you are creating an RPG and you want it to become widely adopted, you cannot gate it behind copyright exclusively. I'm not saying that you can't copyright RPGs. I'm saying if you want people to be able to play it, you need to have some sort of SRD, system reference document, or something, some sort of license or something that you give out for free for people to make their own custom content. Not only just custom content for your stuff, because people have been doing that since RPGs have existed, but specifically that allows people to publish and sell their own custom content for your RPG. I just don't think RPGs can really survive without a thriving user-created content community. And so I like the fact that they're doing something like that. And like I said, I'm really interested to find out exactly how Daggerheart plays. Because, again, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm not sold on it yet. Because, to be blunt, a lot of the good things that I've heard about it are coming from hyperfans. And they're going to forgive a lot of things because it's Critical Role. Or, oh, it's just in beta, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at it as a game designer and as someone with significant amounts of experience running and playing tabletop RPGs and see where it is right now. And again, it is being built. They don't, officially I don't, I do think they mentioned that they're planning on publishing it in 2025. So we still, more likely than not, depending on how this playtest goes, we probably still have over a year before we are going to see a finalized copy of it. And then even after it's published, there's going to be errata, there's going to be other things that change it. It's just how games work. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I just completely slipped my mind that time is linear. So, yeah, I'm going to upload this, and then sometime later today, I will make another daily vlog. So, yeah. I don't remember which daily vlog, what number it was, because now my numbering system's off, but tomorrow I will know. And as soon as I upload this, I can just look on the channel and know. But anyway, that was the thing I wanted to talk about today. If anyone's wondering about my health, I haven't had a relapse, so that's good. Thus far, it seems that the serotonin syndrome, or whatever it was, if it was conversion disorder, serotonin syndrome, whatever it was, doesn't come back in a few days. I still feel like shit. I still feel like I've been run over. But it is a very, very good thing that the symptoms haven't come back. Because that means either it was a one-off thing and I've identified what it was that caused it, or that whatever it was is not getting worse. Let's put it that way. So anyway, it's all for me today. I will see you guys later today, actually. So bye.